Matthew had been arrested and was up on several felony drug charges when he was 18. And of course, he didn't curb his lifestyle, didn't stay away from drug friends, didn't stop partying, and he decided to go out partying and was high on crank and decided he wanted to go joyriding and racing his car down the rural Idaho back roads. And the road turned, and my brother was not paying attention, and he missed the turn and drove off the road and basically into a fence, and the fence post came through the window of his car and basically hit him in the left side of his head.
I remember getting the phone call from my mom like it was yesterday, and she called up, and my mom kind of understated everything, and so she said, honey, your brother's been in an accident, and I was like, do I need to come home? She's like, well, and I was like, how bad is it? Well, he's in a coma.
It was painful.
It was painful.
I don't remember it compared to all my life. It hurt, and that's why I'll never remember it.
But you came back.
From what he did, yeah.
When he first got into drugs, it was pot, speed. I think he did what was the precursor to meth. I think the main one that I know he did a lot of was something called crank. It was basically the cheap version of cocaine. Since I know that you were pretty heavy into
Drugs.
the drug.
I sold pot and I did crack.
Matthew's drug problem had a huge impact on our family. My mom felt extremely guilty about everything. What did she do wrong? What didn't she do for him? That was really hard, and just all the day-to-day things that he would pull. I remember 2 incidences very vividly. One where Matthew pulled up out of the blue, and it was really weird the way he pulled up, and I happened to see it out of my bedroom window, and I ran out there, and he was so drunk and high. I don't know how he made it to our house, but he opened the car door, and the way his arm fell out of the car door, I thought he was dead. And as I approached, there was vomit all over the car, everywhere. And I just shook my head and walked inside and told my mom. And of course, she took care of him. But that stuck with me a lot because I was just like, what is going on?
I'll never forget one night I was talking to him and trying to talk some sense into him, trying to tell him that he needed to fix this part of his life. He was on drugs, high as a kite. He had brought a bunch of friends into my parents' house. My parents were gone at the time. I told them that they needed to leave. It was a really tense situation, and he put a loaded gun to my head. I would like to think that had he not been in the accident, he would have maybe had that wake-up call and he could have gotten his life together.
So I think the lesson is, as cliche as it sounds, is not even once, because you don't know if you're going to be addicted to drugs until you try them, and then it's too late, and it can totally change your entire future.
Never fight a fence. Fences don't bleed. I do.
So what happened after we finished filming?
I mean, he grabbed my hand and he said he regretted ever being in the accident. And that's really sad.